As the conflict in the West Asia rages on, explosions and airstrikes have been intensified by the Israeli forces, particularly in Beirut region. Smoke has been seen billowing from various locations, including Beirut and Baalbek regions, following targeted strikes by the Israeli forces.
Explosions and airstrikes intensify in Lebanon. Smoke plumes were visible from Beirut, southern suburb of Beirut, and eastern Lebanon. The smoke lingered for hours even after the bombardment. Israel's military confirmed it was targeting sites near Beirut and reported that about 30 projectiles had crossed from Lebanon into Israeli territory. In another strike, massive destruction occurred in buildings in the ancient city of Baalbek in eastern Lebanon as Israel intensifies its airstrikes against suspected Hezbollah targets.
هاي محطة بنزين والثانية تحت محطة بنزين وهاو محلات أعلاف وكيماوي وصيدلية زراعية. بتعرف أنت أول ما إجت غارة تحت عنا على محطة تحت. معلومك أنت الثاني غارة إجت الحربي وبلشت تضربها. ما يعني هذا الشيء اللي صار شوفوا وم في معدات لحزب الله شوفوه.
Israeli forces also struck a mosque in the Gaza Strip, killing at least 19 people. Rescue operations are ongoing, with rubble being cleared and bodies laid out for last riots. The strike in Gaza hit a mosque where displaced individuals were sheltering near the main hospital in Deir al-Balah. Israel claimed it targeted a Hamas command and control center embedded among civilians. The bombardment is part of an escalating campaign against Iranian-aligned terrorist groups across the region. As the humanitarian crisis deepens, the UN Refugee Agency visited Beirut.
This is a major displacement crisis, as you all know, caused by this situation. The government, all these figures are estimates, as you can imagine, especially when it comes to internal displacement, which is difficult to count. Prime Minister, the government has been using 1.2 million. We need respect for civilian infrastructure and civilian population. Unfortunately, many instances of violations of international humanitarian law in the way the airstrikes are conducted that have destroyed or damaged civilian infrastructure.
Amidst the ongoing conflict, Israeli President Benjamin Netanyahu visited a military base in northern Israel. The urgent need for dialogue and humanitarian aid grows more critical as there is no end to the conflict.